They are more than just the men and women who protect us every day. They have earned the status of heroes, some many times over. And when their service days are over, many of them still want to take part in everyday life as if nothing had changed. And that includes challenging themselves on the athletic playing field. Coming to America, Orlando, Florida, this May, a time some of our military veterans are busy training for at this moment. A gathering of those who have always been competitive and those who refuse to stop challenging themselves to be more than physical, the limitations, more than what those allow them to be. In the end, a time of camaraderie and celebration we all need to revel in. Our guest is a retired captain in the U.S. Army and captain of Team USA at the Invictus Games, a special gathering for our wounded warriors to compete and a chance for Americans all to gather with them and show support. Welcome Captain William Reynolds to the Hardline. Captain Reynolds, first of all, let me say thank you very much for your service. We so appreciate you being here. And this event in itself, I mean, as a son of a military veteran, I'm thrilled to see this. How did you get involved? And this must have been amazing just to hear about it from the first moment Prince Harry started pushing this.
Yeah, absolutely. So when the Invictus Games came about, actually from the Warrior Games, which is an effort that was started here in the U.S. out in Colorado Springs by the U.S. Olympic Committee and Deloitte and Touche. And they came up with this wounded, ill, and injured service member event to have Olympic-like competition for those that are recovering from different wounds and different injuries.
How important is this to the mental health of the men and women who compete?
I think it's hugely important. Being able to get back out there on the competition field and show that you can still do something at a high level of competition just helps you out mentally, letting you know that you can still be a productive part of society, whether it's in athletics or vocationally, or go back and pursue different educational pursuits.
They're kind of changing the name a little bit because I heard the phrase adaptive sports, and it's really the first time that even I had heard it. I was involved in Special Olympics many years ago when that started. What exactly is adaptive sports then?
Adaptive sports are sports where you have to undergo any kind of adaptation to participate in that sport. So whether it's use of equipment, be it different bikes or different modifications to an archery bow, or something as complex as using prosthetics.
What are you competing in?
I'm competing in both the track events as well as the cycling events. So I'll be doing several different runs on the track: the 100, the 200, the 400, and the 1500, and then 2 different cycling races. How
great is this to get back together again with veterans and people around you, people that you know, people that you're just meeting again here? Because so many veterans come home and we hear so many terrible tales about them desperately trying to get back into the mainstream of life. This has got to be cathartic. It's like a second life.
Yeah, I think like anything else, there's strength in numbers. So it is very easy to get to in that isolated place where when you're going through your recovery, you think you're the only one dealing with as catastrophic of an injury that you're dealing with. But when you put everyone together in a group and you can see different individuals at different phases of their recovery, it's a huge motivator, knowing that people can bounce back and still be successful. So, we're not only competing for ourselves out there, we are competing for all of those individuals who may have just landed in a hospital bed being wounded, ill, and injured, so that they can know a couple years down the line they can be right where we are competing in something like the Invictus Games.
I only got about 30 seconds left. We're seeing some videotape of some of the games themselves. This gets pretty heated, doesn't it? I mean, it's like when you get on the court, whatever it is around the field, nobody really has a disability of any kind.
That's exactly right. As service members, we are very competitive. We'd like to win. So the level of competition is very high, and everybody's out there to do their best.
Well, I tell you what, by the way, real quick, Captain, how's our team?
Our team's looking great. We were neck and neck with the Brits last year, and I think we're going to have another strong showing.
We have to make sure, come on, bring home the medals, bring home the wins. This is America, you know that. We love to win here. I want to remind everybody, go to the website, invictusgames2016.org. You can donate to the games. You can get tickets to the games. They are May 8th through the 12th in Orlando, Florida. It is a great time. Gather with these people and be there because these are the true heroes and these are the people that deserve our attention. Captain William Reynolds, bring home the medals, my friend. Bring home the wins. Congratulations again. Thank you for your service. And please continue to compete every single day.
You're welcome. Thank you for the games for us.
And it is a pleasure to talk to you again. Root 'em on every single day. The Hardline continues.